Well, hello there. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm Melomatic. This is part 11. So if you haven't been watching up until this point, you might notice I'm still pretty early on in the game itself. That's because I've ran into multiple roadblocks and multiple failures. And we've lost a lot of people, we've gained some back, and now we're finally getting back on track. The biggest obstacle I've had recently was getting a supply of food to avoid starvation, and we've managed to actually do that. So I'm feeling pretty good right now. We're up to 13,000. We got who do we got right here? Laney. We got Laney here, making some more lice loaves, I believe. Yeah. No, that's not lice loaves. That's just the mush bars. That's what it is. Dirt. Dirt bars. Meanwhile, we got some of the other guys. We got Boo up here. He's back, and he's storing some stuff. I think he's, let's see, what is he doing right now, actually? Did I update? So I haven't upped any priorities for Boo yet. He's just kind of doing whatever at this point, which is fine. I mean, right now, I'm just trying to get them to store some of this crap that's just laying around, kind of, straighten up the area a little bit. There are a few things I want to do outside. Why is nobody generating energy? That's something that needs to be done right now. What's going on with the schedule? Everybody should be on a schedule. I got a total of 5 people now. Rotating schedules where somebody's always working while a few others are sleeping. Everything is looking better. I had to learn a lot and redo a lot, all within this one game. Ideally, if you're not recording, you would just start over and apply the things you learned maybe. Or, maybe before recording you would play a decent amount and know what you're doing first. But that's not how I roll, I just jump in. I pretty much did that with this game, and it was a fairly decent sized mistake. But, I haven't lost everybody, so it's fine. So right now, I actually want to open this up because I want to put probably another outhouse right next to this just in case one goes down. And there's not really a need to have separators for this because it is an outhouse. There's there's like an enclosure around the toilet itself, and that's going to be enough, I think. Other than that, our oxygen should be okay for the time being. So we're gonna get this wall destroyed. Put another. Let's see, where are you? Put another outhouse. We're gonna deal with outhouses for now until we can get our power upgraded. I think that's probably a good idea because things consume a lot of power. I'm realizing, way more than I anticipated. So it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna stay in this age of technology for now. And I also want to put a wash basin right here, right next to the outhouse, to where when they leave using the restroom, they wash their hands, because I think that's contributing to some of the germ spread, which isn't actually that bad, to be honest. But why not just minimize it altogether? Have things a little bit more clean, a little more sanitary. Actually, this one right here, let's see, is she going over here? Okay, so we can actually, that's what I did. I put a micro musher up here because I want to move the food production area up to this area. This will be the mess hall, I guess, for now. I do want to have the actual production up here to where when they come to cook or anything like that, go to bed, they actually wash their hands before they go in. I think that would actually help with the food poisoning a little bit, but I also think part of the problem with the food poisoning is this polluted water down here, which is probably, I mean, it tells you right there that it is containing enough germs to cause food poisoning. So that's not ideal. I don't know how we're gonna avoid the food poisoning. I don't think we have anything to actually purify the water quite yet. But that, you know what? It's okay. We're gonna be fine. So let's set this to forever, and let's maybe disable this one for now, and see. Let's see, I'm going to actually have to deconstruct this storage as well. Put another storage up here next to the musher. Put a storage there and a fridge. No, you know what? I think that fridge can... Well, should I leave it down there? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should also put a fridge up here next to the musher. That might make more sense. I'm just trying to eliminate a little bit of the travel and also kind of keep things a little more sanitary. And kind of redoing the floor plan anyways, which I've done multiple times now. I think just it needs to be simplified, you know what I mean? I think there's a few times I made it a little bit more difficult than it needed to be, especially early on. But I've learned a few things, and now I'm going to apply those things. But we got a skill. Let's see. A couple skills. So Max, I guess, I mean, we got 2 people already. So Max and Lainey are our doctors. We should focus maybe on something that nobody is... Well, we're doing pretty good, actually. Let's focus on... Let's have Max focus a little bit on building, because we don't have anybody specializing in building yet. And let's see, Boo, you like to research. We already got Weber on the research, though. How far along on research is Weber? Maybe, you know what, it probably would be a good idea. Yeah, he is a researcher, right? He had like a +7. Yeah, so let's put him on researching. And if you're curious, Boo is a male, you know, as far as I know. He's a commenter and a subscriber and a like freaking awesome dude. Him and Kyle Weber and Lainey, all great people I actually know that support the channel, and that's why they are named, or these duplicates are named after them. But I'm sure you guys are probably the only ones watching, so you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so they need to move all this stuff. Maybe if I... Yeah, there we go. We need to actually sweep that up before... You know what? We gotta up this priority a little bit on the storage. And... that stuff there. Alright, speed up the time maybe. Maybe not. So the food production is still going, so we're not gonna worry too much yet. Because we got Max up here cooking. Pretty soon we're gonna start... I think we're gonna start researching probably within this episode. Again. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't actually put down yet that I've unlocked. So we got like the manual airlock, mechanized airlock, my bad. Which I don't think we need to use just yet. Deodorizer to filter polluted oxygen. That would be good for like up here. But I think it's polluted because of this stuff's like rotting on the ground. That's why I want them to sweep this up. Let's see. Power. So, wood burner and coal generator. I don't know where you actually get lumber. Aside from, like, plants. I haven't seen, like, specific, like, wood, trees, or lumber anywhere. So that's something we're gonna just probably pass on for the time being. I don't know. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. But there is coal down here. And that might be something useful for energy production. But I don't know. I don't know if it's something we should wait on, because if we are going to need more power later on, it's probably a good idea to save those resources until then. Right now, I'm just trying to get a good surplus of food. That way we can start focusing on other things without worrying too much. Alright, did I not connect those? Yeah, I did. Oh, they didn't build the power cord yet. Alright, should be just about done. Now I can set the settings on this to just all is fine, and the settings on this to, I think I was doing, was it not organic? Was it, what was it? Cultivatable soil, right? Yes. So let's set the dirt in there. We can actually deconstruct this musher and free up some space. And deconstruct this fridge there. Perfect. Now that should actually help a little bit with let's sweep up that stuff. That should actually help with the food poisoning just a little bit. I'm not, you know, it's not super frequent, but I figured it would help if whoever's gonna cook actually washes their hands first. Sweet, so that should be good. So we got a few people going to sleep. We're still working on getting some of this stuff swept up. You see me, Mom's working on it now. Hopefully that'll work. That'll help with the polluted air, because I think it's just this stuff on the ground here, like rotting, like maybe the seeds or something. I'm hoping that'll solve that problem. And then over here too, it's It's not very clean over here, is it? You can just tell by like the air. I mean, it's barely breathable though. And I don't know why. I know these doors right here don't block air. So maybe it would be a good idea to put one of those airlocks there. That would probably help a little bit with, I don't know, the breathability. But then, you know what? We probably actually could do that. I don't think that would be a big deal right now. And actually, we should probably put more of these airflow tiles. I think that would actually be beneficial too. I think it's going to take more to actually let the carbon dioxide fall. I don't think 2 tiles in that whole floor is going to help. Oh, we got another skill. Look at that. All right, Weber. Weber, we can, let's see, what do you, is it you? You're the only one on operating. Operating and cooking and researching. We don't really need to focus on researching now since we got Boo and he's more specialized at it. You got you cooking and farming are your 2 favorites. Let's go into farming. It wouldn't hurt to have another person so we can keep growing some decent things here. Lysloaf, let's put a Lysloaf on this musher as well. That way when it comes in, we can actually produce it. Alright, you see our calories are growing now. Very nice. Alright, now we got to start planning some more things out. Let's slow the speed down a little bit. So, how should we do this? I think we could deconstruct some of this stuff. I don't think it needs to be enclosed on everything. Gonna redo some stuff over here. We're missing like some tiles and stuff. I don't know what happened. Just along the lines of all that plumbing and wiring. Just kind of stuff got destroyed. Alright, we can actually put the manual airlock right here. That'll maybe help with the air a little bit. It actually kind of cleared it out a little bit just now, I guess, dropping down that way maybe? I don't know. Seems to be helping a little bit. Now we got some polluted oxygen over here. And I'm not too sure why. Why is it polluted? Is it polluted from... Oh, you know what? I have mesh tiles right there, and that's probably not great for polluted oxygen coming up through maybe from down here. I don't know. It's breathable, but it is polluted. I have a lot of polluted oxygen in this area. I'm not sure why. Sometimes I forget, like, even though those tiles let the carbon dioxide drop, I forget it lets things go up as well. Huh. Oh, what's going on here? Storage unavailable. Oh, my storage is completely full. All right, we need some more bins. Put a couple more bins, and then our storage is gonna be like at capacity, but that's fine. We can expand if we need to. This thing's bugging me right here, so I kind of want to get rid of this little block. It just looks odd, doesn't it? Yeah, let's get rid of that one. Open that little section up. That's a little better. All right, that's fine. Now, I kind of think maybe we could redo this area a little bit. So, we're gonna deconstruct. Well, you know what? Dang. Well, they're going down this long route, so I think that's fine actually. So I'm having them grab all this stuff because I'm gonna open this up a little bit more so the carbon dioxide can fall, have a little bit more of a pit to fall into. But honestly, it's not looking too bad as far as oxygen goes in here, so I might not have to worry about it too much. Let's get those little pieces of sand or whatever out of there, metal ore. I think we could deconstruct like some of this stuff, right? Some of this flooring. See what they do with that. And we're gonna have to hurry and get the massage table built back because that does help with the stress. Which we're at 0 stress right now. Let's have a round of applause for that. Very nice. All right, let's finish deconstructing all this stuff. Open this floor plan up just a little. Alright, good job. Good job, Laney. Alright, now, what I want to do, kind of get this floor raised. Actually, cancel that. Alright, how are we doing? We're having a little bit of trouble keeping that that food supply nice and high. Otherwise, we got everybody kind of doing their thing. I think since we're not doing any research at the moment yet, let's raise tiding a little bit for a few of these guys. Except for Weber, because Weber's doing the operating and cooking, so I think we'll be alright doing that. But so we can actually have... Let's see, who do we got doing it? We got Meemaw and Boo's already doing the tiding. Is anybody else kind of like, you know, low on what their priorities are at the moment? Doctoring, I guess we could lower the doctoring down a little bit because we don't need her to work on that now. Laney, that is. So let's get a few more people prioritizing the tiding because there's a lot of things that need to be picked up and stored. We'll work on that, and then I'm going to kind of think about what the next move is. Let's look at some of the other stuff we got. So we got some stations. Oh, we actually got a farm station. What's that do? Produces micronutrient fertilizer to increase plant growth rates. That might be actually useful, but I'm sure it uses energy. I'm afraid to do anything that's going to use more energy. For some reason, we're having a hard time. I wonder if I could get rid of this oxygen diffuser. I don't know if that's a good idea. Maybe we should try disabling it for a minute, like a minute, and see how the oxygen does without it. We might be able to get by with just one, possibly. Oh, these things are ready to be harvested. Hold on. Who is on farming right now? I don't think I have anybody prioritizing farming at the moment. Max, which he is generating power right now because... Where's Weber? Weber's down here moving stuff. Why are you moving stuff, Weber? Your tiding is actually lower. Well, you know what? We're gonna bump up farming for him as well. Let's see what happens. We do need to harvest this stuff. Oh yeah, you're doing it. There you go. Good job. Good job, Weber. So what are we missing down here? Waiting for mill lice. Are they prioritizing mill lice over the mush bars now? Is that something that's happening? We'll use the mill lice that we're getting now, and then probably turn that off until we know we have more. Alright, what else do we have? Skill scrubber. We don't really have a use for that quite yet. I don't know if we ever will. A park sign. So we got some decorative stuff we can actually get, which might be kind of cool. Yeah, I forget we need... Oh yeah, we got the water cooler. Okay. Some lamps and whatnot. Oh, we got the sink. We're gonna have to use plumbing for that. Removes germs from duplicates, which the basin does too. So, I mean, probably removes more germs. We're not having a huge problem with germs right now, so back burner on that one too. The fertilizer thing might actually be useful if we can use that fertilizer to help with the crops. But I'm pretty sure we're doing all right on polluted soil. Let's see, we got our gas components here, which I guess, I mean, it draws in gas. I don't know if you can actually choose what gas it does. I guess in that case you would use the gas filter maybe. Yeah, sieves one gas from the air, sending it to a dedicated pipe. So that's actually something we could probably use to direct carbon dioxide somewhere else. That might be something useful pretty soon as well. Let's see, liquid filter. Yeah, we messed around with plumbing a little bit. We do need to get like a nice shower put in. And what else? Food. So food's the other thing. So we don't have eggs. I do want to use the farm tiles at some point to have like an actual grow room. I think would be kind of cool. Let's see, oxygen. The deodorizer seems like it might be useful up here because it's still got... We got a lot of polluted oxygen up here for some reason. And I'm not too sure why. It's not even polluted down here. So there's some kind of funk. It seems like it's correlating with the stuff on the ground, which they're still working on picking up. It takes them a long time to pick that stuff up. It's kind of crazy. Seems I just feel like I'm not like getting anything done, but it's taking them a long time. Our calories are still going up though, so that's nice. It's nice to see. Research complete. Interior decor. How is our decor looking, by the way? Pretty bad. Pretty bad, honestly. I don't know if maybe doing some decorative stuff would help the morale and maybe they would do things faster. Let's take a look. Health is good. No diseases. That's great. Fullness. They eat quite a bit, actually, but they stay pretty busy. You know, so that's okay. Ah, man. Okay. Doing pretty good. Let's put an airlock right here, too. Try to lock out some of that, that nastiness down here. Which, honestly, it might not even be necessary because we have these airflow tiles. So maybe, actually, never mind on that. Wouldn't make much sense, would it? Alright, so what I'm gonna do now, just thought about it. I want to redo this floor and have it either all completely open right here. Probably, I think is the best idea. Or if I do have a floor there, have it level with this instead of having it different levels on one floor. So I'm going to move their rooms up here, which actually should be pretty good. That should make it pretty nice, actually. And then just kind of have this opened a little bit. Have it open up until this point, and then up here, I could put something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Something else, though. We need to clean up that mess. That's annoying. And then I'm working on a room over here, too. I'm just pretty much redoing everything. Trying to make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing because it's driving me nuts. But also, it's about efficiency. I think if I could get, like, a water supply closer to the microbe musher, I could probably eliminate, like, a huge amount of the commute time. Because that's, like, one of the problems is the long commute. But I don't know, that's kind of tough. I'd have to put the food stuff down here or build like a little water storage up here somewhere, which is a possibility, I guess, but I don't know, it seems kind of difficult at the time, you know, at the moment. Why are they just peeing all over the place? I'm so confused. Now they're polluting the water even more. Why are they peeing everywhere? Why are both of the outhouses out of order? What are they waiting for? Maintenance? Well, y'all need to hurry up. That's ridiculous. You guys trying to get sick or what? So that's an annoying thing. That water just goes through this. Or any fluid, any liquid goes through that, like, with no problem at all. That's a bummer. Oxygen's getting a little tough, it seems like. But if I open up this floor like I'm planning on doing, it should help a little bit with the flow, maybe? I'm hoping. Alright, the outhouses are good. So both of them are out of order. That's kind of unfortunate. I'm going to put another wash basin right here because I just realized if there's one person already there washing, the other ones just walk right by. And that's not ideal. Let's be honest. Alright, we got Weber with some food poisoning. Lainey is getting a little bit stressed. But everything is going to be okay. Just don't you worry. Might have to give her some time off, actually. Oh, okay, our calories are just kind of hovering around 15,000. Which is fine. Weber was just sitting on the mush bar, so I mean that's gonna happen, I guess. We need to change the direction on this wash basin to leaving, so when they use the bathroom, they wash. I don't know. You know, see, you can't get mad you get food poisoning when you go sit at the outhouse to eat. It's a very strange decision. Alright, they can't reach that. That's not good. Why? How come Weber just keeps going to sit at the outhouse to eat? And then he goes to the wash. Is that like a... Is there an animation glitch or something? Because every animation he does for every station, it's like he's eating. That's hilarious. Look at him. I think he's supposed to be sleeping right there. Yeah, he's sleeping, but it's like glitched out. That's hilarious, dude. Yeah, we're gonna watch him. That's... Weber, is that how you sleep in real life? That's great. Hopefully that doesn't like negatively impact the actual gameplay. Alright, Max is stressed now. Max, why are you so stressed? Low morale. Improved amenities and an additional downtime. Alright, well, it looks like we're gonna have to put Max on the time off. He's got like super high stress all of a sudden. Max, you're gonna get some time off, I guess. Lainey, you're probably next. Get a little vacation. Well, we're gonna have to figure out our water filtration thing pretty soon. Or we're gonna have to go up here for water. Alright, I think we're making good progress. One of the things I did to kind of help with the priority situation, because I've noticed like they're taking a really long time to do some of the important things, and I think it's because I'm prioritizing kind of poorly. So I kind of just set everything back to just default for everything as far as priorities go. But our stress has dropped, our food has gone up, and nobody's sick right now, so that's very nice. Another thing I want to do that I kind of figured out with the electricity is I want to put a switch. So I want to put a switch up over where, you know, these 3 items are to turn them off, because even when they're not in use, they're still consuming electricity. So I want to put a switch just like right here, maybe. We'll run a wire in there and then out this way. We could turn these 3 items off and save on electricity, because we are having kind of a power problem right now. And I mean, just to run the musher, the fridge, and the oxygen diffuser, I mean, it shouldn't be consuming that much. So we'll see how that works. That should help us actually quite a bit. Other than that, we do have a skill. Let's go take a look. So Lainey, we've got completely maxed out on the doctor. Let's just go with digging, something that we don't have anybody leveled up on. And then advanced researching and field research. Let's do that for Boo. Even though we're not researching at the moment. And then we got printables available. Let's just go ahead and take the brine. We might need it at some point. We're not going to get any more people in here until we have a better grasp on, like, food, really, is, like, the main thing. But I don't think we really need any more people, to be honest. I think we're doing okay. We do have, like, polluted oxygen, though. That's one of the things I got to work on. I'm not too sure why that is. But, you know, we'll figure it out. Not as concerned about that, but it's all just like right up here. It's kind of odd, huh? Kind of odd. I don't see anything unless there's like some stuff rotting over here, because we do have algae, but I don't see anything that could be rotting necessarily. So I don't know. I don't know, man. But yeah, I think we're on a good path. I think we're on a very good path. We need to start working our way up actually to like the surface. But we got a lot of obstacles. But yeah, that's something we need to start doing. Maybe starting to send people further and further up, because we might actually find some resources too. Because like this water up here, we're gonna have to definitely probably use next, since it's already clean and good to use. Unless we figure out how to like purify all this crap. But I mean, yeah, I think we're doing okay. All right, let's see if we can get this. See, they're taking a long time to do some of the things I want them to do, so I'm having to like prioritize in a certain way. All right, there's the switch. Now let's run the wire from here to the switch, and then from the switch to the actual items. And probably gonna have to bump up their priority on those things as well, because they're just kind of doing whatever they want. to be honest, but it's fine, you know. Everybody's thriving. Everybody's doing good, so I'm not too worried about it. Now, that's done. So if we shut this off, boom, right there. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Now that should make it to where we can store some power up a little easier now that it's not consuming. See, current load is 0 out of 1,000, and it was sitting like pretty high actually for all these things. So that's the switch is definitely the way to go for that. You know, we need to do some decorative stuff too, I think. Yeah, we need to get some flowers put in maybe. We gotta make sure everything's up to temperature to do that. Let's throw some of these flower pots around. Let's put one like right there, one up there, and one right there. I mean that stuff that should help a little bit with the decor. Oh, look at this. Deodorizer uses sand to filter polluted oxygen from the air, reducing disease spread. We should do that. Oh, this thing's already working. That's crazy. So that thing just works on its own? How? Huh. I hope you've been enjoying this this rebuilding and learning, because it's definitely a learning experience for me. There's still so much I got to figure out in this game that, like, it's daunting, but it's fun. I really enjoy it. Let me know what you think so far. I know I've made a lot of mistakes. I know I'm, like, taking a while to progress, probably like the way you see some other people do. But, you know, and if you have tips and anything helpful, definitely feel free to drop it, because I could definitely use it. And as always, Kyle and Boo, thank you so much for watching these videos. Hope you're still enjoying them. I know you're enjoying the game, because it's addicting. But, yeah. I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.